Good morning, gentlemen. It is Monday morning, and we are now beginning week 6. And I kind of waited till this morning, as now seems to become common practice, but uh, got 2 out of the 3 papers in. There's one more to go, so it's going to limit my commentary a little bit, as you might understand. But let's make sure that gets in today, okay? Uh, Topic I think was an interesting one, and as I mentioned earlier, I would like to present to you what the actual NBA owners said about that paper, and with only 3 of them to look at, I'll be getting to them hopefully pretty quickly. I've kind of got a long two day road trip in the middle of the week, but actually that hotel time overnight and between matches sometimes works well too. So hope to jump on that. Also, a week 5 thought for you, because we didn't have a discussion, because I wanted the work concentrated on the midterm exercise, and there was material there, okay? Especially the articles on the market for teams and the contribution of what a franchise means to a town, a region, a city. Don't neglect that content that was in week 5. Go back and look at it. It's going to be useful to you in doing the final. It's going to be stuff you need. So just because we didn't have a discussion, please don't ignore what we had last week. It's not a ton of stuff. As you can see, the reading for this course is reading short, punchy, quick things, and then I hope thinking deeply about them. So that's really important, and make sure you go back and do that. Okay, this week we're going to move into what is always a great, almost, I'll call barroom discussion. Player salaries, cost of players in all sorts of sports. Are players worth what they get, and how do teams and sports determine what players get? And maybe even deeper and bigger than that, how does society as a whole determine what players get? Unless any of us are keeping big secrets from each other, I don't think any of us here is making major league professional money, and we probably all wish we were. It would be really nice not to have to worry about anything. But we're not. Yet we regularly sit down and watch and buy and do things that contribute to the ability of sport to pay these monstrous sums out and still be profitable and still be economically viable propositions. So what's going on here? And I think in the whole picture of sport economics, this is a very popular one to discuss, but it's also a very important one to understand. So if you look at the material this week, we have some articles on it, we have some discussions, and I think the one that may be the most interesting is the one there that says 4 guys around a water cooler, which is a really about 8-minute video of 4 guys standing around a water cooler discussing what athletes make. And if you watch it, which I certainly hope you do, these guys make some outstanding points. They kind of sum up the entire economic arguments, both sides of it. They're trying to be fans and observers of society, not economists, and yet they really end up being economists in this video. So that's the one I really encourage you to watch. But then I'd like you to come back and in the discussion, make your case as to whether athletes are overpaid, underpaid, paid just right, what. And let's try this time around not to talk like sports fans. This is really important, to start thinking back again like analysts, like economists, and understanding what the whole salary structure in sports is, what it is, why is it what it is, and should it be what it is, because it's such an important component. So that's the quick look ahead for the week. It's also a quick look back at what should be going on. And I'm looking forward to reading your answers to the little dilemma we put in front of you for the midterm. I certainly hope everybody included as much substance as possible. It's another one. where you kind of had to separate your being a sports fan from a sports analyst. And I'm looking forward to what we get. Looking forward to finishing up this course. I think with a lot of stuff to come, even though we only have 3 weeks left. And I've had it's been enjoyable so far. Hope you guys are getting out of it what you expect. And I will talk to you soon. Thank you.